We seem to all be more aware of the incidence of trauma. It also occurs in situations where people are constantly at some level of intense stress, like our healthcare professionals are today. They're in danger of trauma and the effects of PTSD. What is happening in the brain during post-traumatic stress? What's occurring?
To understand what happens with trauma, you have to understand that the brain tags experiences that are important to it. There's this myriad stuff happening every day, and there's no way you can remember it. So the brain tags it. And one way it tags it is with the amygdala. The amygdala is putting additional processing on that experience so you remember it. So when the situation comes up next, you'll be attentive to it. You can deal with it. What happens with post-traumatic stress is that experience is so out of the ordinary. All of the rules that you live by are out the window in a traumatic experience. And what happens is the amygdala tags all of the situation around that. It doesn't want to have that situation happen again. So what this ends up doing, the amygdala is always firing. The amygdala is like our fire alarm. So what we have with post-traumatic stress, it's a natural response to an unnatural situation. It's a natural response. The amygdala has tagged these, but it's an unnatural situation, so it's permanently on. Remember, transcendental meditation turns down sympathetic functioning. We see that in terms of skin conductance, plasma lactate. We see it in terms of psychology. Norwich University, military college, when the cadets learned TM, instant decrease in perceived stress. They were more settled and even inside, so they were able to deal with the situation outside. The work with post-traumatic stress has found similar, very speedy, substantial reductions in post-traumatic stress symptoms. We found that in 30 days, these individuals would go from high significant symptoms of post-traumatic stress down to non-symptomatic in 30 days. And it's not because they were being told that this should happen, but it's because you're actually changing the physiology. The research that we're trying to engage in is let's measure the amygdala of individuals with post-traumatic stress, teach them TM. Because of all the behavioral research, I'm sure we'll show that the process of transcending, reducing sympathetic activation, reduces amygdala function, and it gives us a mechanism to understand these benefits.